Today I'm out here in my garden. My garden really needs some work, some weeding and stuff. I'm gonna plant some lettuce in this bed soon, and I'm gonna need to do some things, just pull weeds around it, get down the weeds to keep the pest pressure down. I'm gonna start pulling, and then I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like right now. All weedy. It needs to really change. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I finish weeding it. I just finished pulling all the weeds in my garden, and it's kind of late. I've been kind of working on this off and on and doing other things besides pulling weeds in my garden, but it looks really good. I'm really happy with how it looks, so that's looking really good. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and go through and water all my plants, my peppers, my tomatoes, with some swamp water I showed you in a previous video. So let's go ahead and do that. And here's the swamp water that I was talking about. I'm filling it up with water to try to fill it maybe up to the top, and then I'll start using it. This is just a mixture of some guinea pig poop, weeds. You can put some some garden scraps in there if you have them. We haven't put any in there. We're usually putting our garden scraps in the compost, another compost we have. And then last but not least, you can put in some urine. Now about the urine, all you have to do is just, either you can, donate, or you can get your animals to donate, which is pretty easy because, for example, with the sheep, what they do is, let's say you're going back there, back behind them trying to untie a rope, they'll purposely pee on you. So all you gotta do is have a cup ready. It's working. Somewhat, at least. That worked great. Thank you for your contribution. I'm gonna use this in my swamp water. There we go. That worked like a charm. It's recommended to have this sit for about a week, so just keep that in mind. I've let this set for about a week, and then you can just go water it to your plants. I'm gonna give it a real quick stir, so just gonna kind of stir it in there. Okay, that's probably good. Now we're just waiting for it to fill up, and then we'll just start watering the swamp water to our plants. There we go, this is pretty much filled up. Let me just turn this off real quick. Okay, now we have this bucket, and all we're going to do is fill this up about halfway, and then we're going to dilute it with about halfway of water. So there we go. We'll dilute the rest with some water. Now let's put them around my tomatoes. I try to do this at least once a week. That's my preference, is to do them at least once a week. I'm going to finish watering the rest of the plants in my garden, and then we'll move on to another project. Actually, probably I'm going to have to make this a 2-day vlog instead of 1-day vlog, because it's probably like 4 o'clock right now. I just finished watering most of my plants, at least the majority of them. Didn't have enough swamp water for them all, but for the most part I had enough. Now I want to share with you just how good the swamp water is. So you see this is my grape right here. It was maybe say a month ago pretty much dead. There was none of these leaves here, nothing. It was completely gone. Not one leaf on it. And I was like, I guess I lost it. I'll just try the swamp water, put a swamp water around it and see what happens. Once I did that, boom, it came out and shot all this growth up. I just put some more around it, so we'll see how this reacts. I want to give credit to the person who actually came up with this swamp water. His name is David the Good, and actually the real name of this swamp water is called David's Fetid Swamp Water. Go ahead and check him out. YouTube card above, right up there. You can check him out, link in the description as well. And I'll actually leave the video link in the description that he made on the swamp water. Go ahead and check out his channel. He's got a great channel. I want to talk real quick about the swamp water to give you a quick rundown on how to use it. Obviously you want to put some like fertilizer in it or something, like some guinea pig poop, cow poop, horse poop, any type of poop you got, put it in there. Put some weeds in there, kitchen scraps. You can put, again, urine in there. all kinds of stuff. Just mix it all up and put it in there. Let it ferment for a week, okay? And then what you do is, after it's fermented, fill the jug up halfway, 1 gallon jug or whatever you're filling up, halfway, then fill the rest up with water. And then go around once a week or twice a week, whatever, and water the plants with that. Trust me, this stuff works. Here's another good example of me watering this with swamp water. These, look how green they are. They're just so green. I'm really happy with them. Look at all of them. They're all really nice and green. And the beans aren't doing that bad either. I mean, look at them. They're just all happy too. They're crawling up there, and they're doing way better than what they did the last time I planted beans here. And then the grandilia, they're not doing that bad either. I defended them from these worms that come around and eat all the leaves, and they're just popping up, going crazy. The peppers are coming into bloom. The last time they fruited, I really wasn't happy with them. I was really disappointed because they didn't produce really big fruit. I've been watering them with some swamp water, and we'll see if that changes. I got this bed right here reserved for some bell peppers. These peppers are like hot peppers over there. This bed right here, I'm going to plant some bell peppers in. Hopefully they're going to do okay here. This is just an experiment because they may have to be done in a greenhouse here. And that's a big part of what gardening is experimenting, trying to figure out what grows in your area and then doing that instead. We are going to get a greenhouse because we, quite frankly, want some stuff that doesn't grow very well here. For example, like potatoes. It rains a lot here. Yes, it is native to Peru and it grows in the Andes very well, but it just doesn't like the rainforest. It doesn't like all the rain we get. So we need to make sure we put them in a greenhouse. Now, I'm not going to close out the vlog right here. I'm going to do some more filming tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. It's the next day. I'm out here in the garden, and our tomatoes are actually being attacked by a worm. And let me just show you that right now. Now right here you can see there's some damage from like something eating this, and you're thinking probably, oh, this is the tomato hornworm, but it's not. It's a different worm, and I'm going to show you the worm itself in a minute. But let's see if I can find the eggs first. So this one had about 10 worms on it, I think yesterday, and we picked them all off. I think there's still some evidence of some eggs. Let me see, let me find an egg. Oh, here we go. So what they do is they cut the leaf right here, and then they fold the leaf like this or something, basically get it to shrivel up, and then lay eggs inside. Let me open this up real quick and show you the eggs. I don't know if you can see those black things on the top right there. Those are the eggs. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take this off completely, and then squeeze it. There we go. That's all squeezed up. There's a worm. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, the worm itself is right down here. Bye. Yeah. Okay, that's dead. Now, let me show you the big worm. This is not a hornworm. This is something different. Hello. That's it right there. So we're going to take the entire leaf and pick it off. And we're going to take it and we'll put it on this rock. Is that it? Of course not.
Ugh.
Yeah. It didn't end out too well for him. He needs to stay off our tomatoes. Now, I don't know if it was this worm, the same worm, but you can see all these tomatoes. These are all of our tomatoes, and then you look right here. What happened to those? Seems like something just came through and chopped it off. I don't know what it is, if it was another cutworm or something like that. I guess we dig around on the side to see if we can find any signs of a worm. I don't see anything, so I guess
Must be a bug.
Yeah, just some other bug. I don't know what it is. And that's that kind of with the tomatoes. That's actually the first insect we've had attacking our tomatoes. We do have hornworms down here, but we just don't have very many. That's the first type of pest we've really had harming our tomatoes that have done relatively good bit of damage. Now you can see here, these are chives. You can see this looking pretty well, and it was doing good. Well, you can see there's a couple chop marks on here and over here as well. And then you come over here and it's completely mowed the thing down right here, here, and here, over there. And you're thinking, what is this? What is this? Well, we're thinking it's the cutter ant, basically an ant that just comes through and just chops off all the stuff and takes it back to their hive. And these are beets. They did it as well, just went mow and took the beets off. That top as well, that one as well, and that one. And these ants are a regular problem. I'm not actually sure what the exact name is. I call them the cutter ants. That's kind of what they do, you know, they cut things. So that's what the kind of name they get. It's kind of hard. You got to get poison and poison them beforehand, before they do it, and then try to keep them down, and they just come back right back usually. And so it's just kind of a constant battle with the ants. Now you can see these beans right here. We have beans planted down here. Some of them popped up, some of them didn't. And we have them coming along here and down, all the way down here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, as you can see, put in sticks, and then we're going to put on wire, and then I'm going to go water all these with some swamp water. Let's get started. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the video on the screen. That is the previous vlog I did, and if you enjoyed this video, your chances are you're going to enjoy that video as well. Also, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this video, and I will see you next time at Ecuador Homestead. Bye.